Alright folks, welcome back. I'm over here in the cx5 now. It's going to be our second part, and as you see, still got the mice droppings in here, and I got to clean all this junk out. So in order to do that, I'm going to remove this seat. So we're going to start off with removing the rear seats of the cx5. Now inside the cx5 here, there is a few, well, more than a few 14 millimeter bolts in the back here to get this off. You see one right there. One is right in there, and I'm going to take this. We're just going to power it right out. Nice. We'll set that aside. Do the same for the other one. Lifting the panel up gives me more access to get underneath here. So I just flipped it up like that. I'm going to hold it up there while I pop out all these bolts. Now, remove these side or front bolts, the front seat. We got some underneath the cover here as well. It needs to come out. A little bit of a storage compartment to keep my bolts. Unfortunately, there's another bolt on the side over there, so I have to take off this trim piece here to get to it. So start with the screw over here. Now you guys might be wondering why I might be doing all this for a little bit of mice damage, taking apart this stuff like that. Well, I'll tell you why. Stuff like that. Another one in here. I'm sure there's more in this fucking car. All right. So that's why I have to thoroughly detail this. I'll tell you right now, that was no easy task getting that one seat out. I had to take off this side panel over here. I had to take off the trim down here. And then, of course, loosen the bolts over here just to get underneath this stuff. So at least I got it. I'm a little closer to my goal here. Looking better. Now to the other side. As you see, I got the middle seats out just about, except for that little middle section. I had to tear off the trim on the sides here, and then what's really hard is the bolts underneath the carpet over here to get to. That's why I had to take out the trim. They're a little hidden, they're down in there, so, but it comes out easily. And then once you hit this seatbelt clip, it's not a normal regular seatbelt, it just holds the seat in. You gotta take a screwdriver, press it in there, and it'll pop it out. Yeah, move the stuff around so I can see. There we go. That should do it. That takes off that, and yeah, that comes out. Ooh. All right, folks. Here's how it looks without that seat in the middle. Of course, don't mind the mess. Little mousy, right? Anyway, so that's gonna complete the taking out the rear seat section of this. Stick around and join along as I clean out the rest of this rat-forsaken mobile. We're going to be doing the whole overhaul on it, so this is the second part. And stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.